Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Taken in part exchange this afternoon. Here we have a Mazda 2 2018. This is a Sport Nav Plus model, presented in deep crimson. Quite a rare colour actually. I've only seen a couple of these in my time. They're all a 5-door car. This is a high spec. It's the GT Sport. So you get the reverse camera, the sort of suede leather seats, the little roof spoiler there, over and above the standard spec. The reverse camera, particularly useful, but you've also got the reverse sensors. Now, as I take you around the car, I just want to tell you a little bit about the car, where it's come from, etc. Now, we have in fact, it's the oldest Mazda dealer, Crayford Mazda, in the UK, just down the road from us here. But this customer didn't actually know where we were here in Orpington, St Mary Cray, and she discovered us, used us for servicing a couple of months ago, and purchased a new car. So thank you very much if you're watching the video. It's a lovely car, and it's only done just over 7,000 miles. That is correct, 7,000 miles. So you can imagine the condition of it. In case you're curious, the lady has gone away with another Mazda 2. It was actually one of our courtesy cars, so she's very happy. It's a different colour, and a few little different bits of spec. So let's start with going in the boot. Now, that is a good sized boot. This car, I would say, is a good all-rounder. I've been known to do sort of 1,000-mile road trips in a day, and you could do this in this. You could go to the airport in it. You can put push chairs in it. Got 60-40 split rear seats, and being our smallest car in our model range, it would behave perfectly on the motorway, higher speeds, and be super economical as well. Look at that. So you got these leather suede seats. I think are lovely. Headlining's all in great shape. Got this sort of roof spoiler there. I think practically very useful. Not so much rain hits the rear window, but look at that, absolutely lovely. I've got the service history there, which I'd like to share with you, because it's a bit unusual getting something like this with such little miles. Condition's lovely. We shall valet the car. Didn't have time to do that today, but that shall be done. You've got electric windows, mirrors, you've got a height adjustable seat. You've got traction control, lane departure warning, so if you don't indicate when veering out of a lane, it will warn you. Engine stop start, tyre pressure monitoring, should your tyre pressures deviate 4 psi or more. So let's start the car up. Now we've got 2 keys. Okay, foot on the clutch, press the button, fires into life. And the little heads-up display. That's a spec on the GT I forgot to mention earlier. Now this, I would say, is very good value for money. Mileage, the spec, and also the price of the new cars have gone up. Everything's gone up, as we know, but especially the little cars. So I think very good value for money. You've got auto lights, auto wipers, you've got cruise control, a little trip computer here. So look, this lady, obviously, it does very, very low miles, but she's still been able to achieve, look at this, 45.3 miles per gallon at an average speed of 15, so that's round town. Now, you probably think, oh, well, that's not a lot, but listen, that's a very low speed. Get this on a run, you're well into your 50s, and this is from a 4-cylinder, non-turbocharged engine. A lot of manufacturers have gone down the smaller engine, turbo, supercharged route, which are traditionally things are used on, you know, high performance cars to extract that power from a small engine. And in our experience, the drivability isn't that great. 3 cylinders feels a bit unbalanced, feels like a misfire. So it's a 4-cylinder car. So Mazda went the other way. We're going to make 1.5 engines, but we're going to make them really fuel efficient, which it is. You've got climate control, air conditioning, heated seats. You've got USBs here to charge and to read data. You've got the SD card there for your sat nav. You've got a 12-volt socket there. You've got the multimedia commander here, which will operate this whilst you're moving. But whilst you're stationary, this is touch screen. I would say get used to this. Saves the finger marks. So on applications, it will tell you, for example, there's a little hazard warning there. We're running low on fuel. Okay, if you need a service, if the tyre pressures are low, it will come up there. Maintenance, so it doesn't need a service for 9 months. And that brings me on to sharing the service history with you. Look at this, PDI'd at Bourne Road, March 2018. So PDI is pre-delivery inspection, just to make sure all the nuts and bolts and fluids are correct. Then serviced in August. Oh, no, sorry. Right. This car, like the car that the lady bought, was like a company vehicle. Okay, so it was PDI'd at 3 miles, then sold with 1900 miles. So it had a pre-sales prep there. Okay, so it's garage owned plus the lady as a keeper. Then she had a service, 2784, then 4241, 5106. And with us here, look, in fact, she's had the last 19, 20, 21, 22 cars. So we must be doing something right. Service with us last done at 6640, and there's the mileage there, 7010. So the car is ready to go. Okay, great service history. I'll leave that in the car. Climate control, the aircon is spot on. It even tells you, look, your oil quality, or the percentage, or how long it's going to last for. Now, for those of you that like a bit of tech, you can have an addition of Apple CarPlay, Android Auto added here. We're starting to get that as a popular accessory now. It's £300. It's standard on our brand new cars, but you can upgrade this system. Then you can take advantage of using Google Maps, Waze, WhatsApp, and navigate your smartphone, whether it be an Apple or an Android, through the car. Now, for me, I'm a bit of a simpleton. FM, AM, DAB, and then sometimes I push myself and stream things. Normally documentaries through the stereo, once your phone is paired up. But you have AHA and Stitcher. There's some internet apps which I don't know anyone's ever used. I certainly haven't. If you have, I'd be interested to know what you think. And the USBs you can read data from as well. DAB radio, I think everyone knows what that is now. It used to be something special, but now it's pretty standard, I think. Call lists, once the phone's connected, call list, missed call, dial called. If you've got an Android phone, it will also notify you and give you the option to read your text message. Navigation system's dead easy. Put the postcode in and off you go. Then you can find places of interest, normally petrol stations for me. Tell you the direction and the distance. And should you set up a Wi-Fi hotspot from your phone so your car is in effect connected to the internet, you'll also get fuel prices, weather reports, live traffic updates. It's all great stuff. They still call the Merco around the corner a Merco. It's now a Texaco. It keeps changing its name, but I know where it is. I think people still call it the Merco. Okay, so now we've covered, let's go to the settings. Now, heads-up display, obviously everyone is of different sizes and different preferences to how they sit. Now, that's not flickering, that's just my camera. The resolution on it isn't great, and that adjusts like so. You can also adjust the brightness, etc, etc. Display, you can turn it off, have the clock. Safety, it's got smart city braking, so the brakes will be applied should you get too close to an object in front of you. So i.e., let's give you an example. You're looking out the window, it's a hot day, it's stop-start traffic, you're getting really, really bored. It's warm, you're getting a bit sleepy. You look out the window, the car's rolling, there's no driver input, you're not steering, braking or accelerating, it will, boom, apply the brakes, okay? Lane departure warning, we covered that earlier. It will correct you if you don't indicate before you come out of a lane, just to say, you know, pay attention, did you mean to do that? It's got a great sound system. Please come and try it. No need to upgrade this, or not in my opinion anyway. GPS synced clock, so I think it's synced with 11 satellites. You won't get more accurate than that. And you got some nice convenient settings. For example, I'm now going to set this. This car has keyless entry, so you don't need a key to get in the car. You can have it on your person, and there's a little soft plastic button on a rubber button on the door handle. You press that, the car will open. When you walk away, I've now set it so the car, when you walk away with the keys on your person, the car will lock. It'll also bleep just to say, look, it's locked. So nice feature there. And I know you're probably thinking, well, I can lock the car myself. But since I've had a child, or my wife's had a child, but since we've had a child, and I've got shopping in one hand, him in the other hand, and it's one less thing to do, one less thing to remember to do. And you've got devices, you can change the language, etc, etc. So a really well-spec little car, super low mileage, bit of a rare find really. So yeah, really appreciate this car coming in part exchange, really do. So thank you, Mrs. Customer. Now I just want to mention a few things. We are a Mazda dealer. It will come with a year's Mazda warranty. That's a Mazda ZZ Plus warranty. Comprehensive. It's the follow-on from the manufacturers. You get MOT insurance. You get a comprehensive roadside assistance. Not one of these silly ones that won't pick you up from home and won't do this and won't do that. It's comprehensive. It covers you in Europe. It covers all the passengers. Covers you with home start. So be aware of these sort of Mickey Mouse warranty roadside assistance, which, you know, is sort of bare bones. You know, you'll find there's lots of exclusions. The claim limit is the value of the car, so none of these silly £250 claim limits I often see, which you can't really claim anything on. You've got folding wing mirrors, okay? They are auto when you lock the car. Well, you can set that to auto. Part exchange is extremely welcome. In fact, we want your part exchange, but please do as they say. There's a lot of advertising going on about putting your reg number in and do this and do that and get a better deal. Please do that to get an idea of what your car's worth, but then get in touch with us. We want your part exchange, and you'll get the best deal with your part exchange, okay? Finance facilities are available. We have full dealer facilities, finance facilities for all, okay? Please inquire within. We've got the warranty extension facility. Sorry, I've lost for words now. We can do a virtual, you know, a walk around the car, a video walk around. That's what I was looking for. An online consultation. If you want any more specific photographs or videos or any information on the car, please do not hesitate to ask. It really is no bother. And try us at any time of day. If it's outside normal business hours, drop us a voicemail. If that's, you know, if you like to speak, drop us a voicemail, send us an email, or go on live chat. We'll try to pick it up and come back to you ASAP. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed our video. I hope it's been informative, and please do check out our reviews. If you've not dealt with us before, you'll see what sort of people you're dealing with, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye bye.